After a good win like that, minimal changes would be good, showing faith in the players did so well on Friday night.
Yeah, I guess minimal changes is always an aim, and we just spoke about it then. We had 22 contributors on Friday night, and we really played well as a team, and so hopefully going forward, yeah, there'll be no changes this week.
So Douglas was at the game. Is he any chance to come back, or would you take that fairly cautiously?
Yeah, I think he's going to be pretty cautious. Yeah, obviously it's a bit unexpected with Dougie, but he was around the club today and feeling fine, so he'll just take it pretty easy.
Seemed a lot of the minor players like Lyons and Atkins really stood up. Was that where a lot of the difference was on Friday? Yeah,
and it's been a real plus of, I guess, the last month. We've had a lot of guys in the SNFL really playing good footy and pushing for selection, and they've come into the side and really contributed, so yeah, it's been a big positive.
Was it a different feeling going into that game, obviously having a wake-up call against Sydney?
Yeah, I guess so. You know, coming off Sydney, we were really disappointed with the way we played and the lack of pressure we applied, and that was a big focus going into Richmond, just to really ramp up the pressure, and we were able to do that for 4 quarters and have a really consistent game, which was nice.
Was Paddy Dangerfield alright after that calf as well?
Yeah, he was fine, so just a little knock I think, and he'll be fine this week.
Mate, goal kicking, how big a focus will that be this week? Because you dominated everywhere except with your goal kicking, I guess.
Yeah, it's obviously a little bit of concern to kick at 11:22, I think it was, and it's something we've been working on all year, and for whatever reason on the night it didn't go to plan. So lucky enough I played well enough that it didn't have a factor on the game. But yeah, if you kick like that every week, most weeks you're not going to get the win. So we'll focus on it this week.
So a little bit of focus. Has Camp already spoken to the guys about that, or we just do it internally?
Yeah, we'll do it internally, and Teague will work on it with the forwards on it this week.
Was it just one of the, your kicking hasn't been great this year, even the field kicking. Is that probably one of the key areas you need to improve on?
Yeah, it is, and like I said, we've been working on it all year and trying to find ways to improve at training and get better in that area. So yeah, we'll continue to work forward on that.
What say you find ways at training? What sort of things have you done to correct it?
Just ways we can best simulate a match-like pressure, and kicking under pressure has been the main one we've been focusing on.
Do you kick at targets or anything like that at training? Or?
A little bit. We've done a number of exercises, but yeah, like I said, just trying to get that match-like simulation, just to put yourself under pressure at training and try and emulate a game.
And personally, that was one of your better performances since you got knocked out earlier in the year, did you think, on the weekend? Yeah, probably. I was, haven't really had the form I would have liked, but compared to last year, I guess. But been working hard at it, and we've got guys like Laird down there now who's had a really good year and getting a lot of the footy, and I'm just trying to play my role in that back six at the moment. Do those heavy knocks that you got, how much do they affect your form?
I'm not sure it was a form-related thing from the head knocks, but after the second one I had a couple of weeks off just to make sure I really got myself right and in better condition, and I'm feeling fine now, and I've had no symptoms since. So yeah, I wouldn't put that down to my form, no.
Should you have played that after the first concussion? Should you have taken another week off in hindsight?
Well, all my tests were fine, and at the time I felt fine. So yeah, like I said, yeah, the doctor gave me the all clear, and I was confident to play, and yeah, it was fine.
What sort of stuff do you go through with those concussions? Like, can you tell us how sort of serious it can get?
For me, it was just a number of tests that I think everyone does, and yeah, that's pretty much all it was. And like I said, I had no symptoms and was able to play.
I know you don't want to make excuses, but if you look back on that, so with that 2 in succession, could that have, hurt your form a little bit, like the confidence or anything, or?
No, it definitely didn't hurt my confidence, but I guess the main one would be just the interrupted season. A bit of training missed, and obviously a couple of games missed as well. But yeah, I'm not making any excuses for this year. Yeah.
The Bombers are a bit of an unknown quantity. They're pushing up a lot of their younger players at the moment.
Yeah, they are, and we're going to go into this game with the same mindset. It's what we've been speaking about all week. We've got to bring the same pressure we did against Richmond, otherwise they'll take advantage of it. So yeah, we'll go out this week and really try to ramp up the pressure again.
I heard Sam Jacobs talk on the weekend. Obviously you always want to make the finals, but would it mean more to the playing group to make the finals this year in light of what happened to Phil?
Yeah, I think obviously it's a week by week thing at the moment, and we're really keen to finish off what he started with this group. And yeah, after the weekend's game, we've got a lot of belief now, a lot of confidence that we can really push hard into the final weeks and push a case for September.
But would it be nice for you guys to make it from that point of view as well?
Yeah, it would, yeah.
To finish what he sort of started?
Yeah, it'd be great for us to do that, yeah.
And in the search for consistency, winning against Essendon this week, is that something that you expect to do? You expect to win this week?
Oh, we expect to win every week, but yeah, obviously the main thing for us is having that four-quarter performance again and being really consistent for the rest of the year.
Obviously, it's a really tough time for Campo to take over, but how's he going with the role?
Yeah, he's been awesome. He's been really good. I think all the coaches have really stepped up in that area, and they've led us really well throughout this time, and Campo's doing a great job.
What are some of your own, like his sort of personal imprints he's put on the game?
Not too much. We've kept the same game plan and all the same terminology that Phil gave us, and that's what we really focused on. We want to, continue what he started, and Campo's just been driving that.
And we saw a photo of you at Eddie Betts' surprise wedding. It was a pretty good night, was it?
Yeah, it was. It was just a nice little private gathering, and Eddie sprung it on us, and just congrats to both of them. It was a good night.